Okay, y'all, let's get into what we're doing today. These wonderful, cheesy beer sausage balls. This is a recipe that you do not want to miss. So, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'll meet you all over there on the counter so we can get this together and get to eating. All right? These beer sausage balls are in the making. Okay, so in this bowl, I already have 2 cups of baking mix. Now you can use Bisquick or any of those other baking mix that you prefer, but this is just the one that I like, the Pioneer brand. And the brand is not going to make the difference. The difference is going to be in you. Okay, so I already have 2 bowls of the baking mix in this 2 bowls. Look at me. 2 cups of the baking mix is already in here. And this is a real easy recipe, y'all. I mean, you getting ready for that party. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients and you off to being the hit of that party, okay? So now to this, I'm going to add 4 cups of cheese. Now the cheeses can be of your choosing too. I'm using 2 cups of this sharp cheddar. And I like the Fiesta blend too, so I'm going to use 2 cups of that. Or you could go with 4 cups of sharp cheddar or mix it up. But mix those cheeses up to keep it exciting. So just go ahead and get those all the way in there. It's 2 cups, and this right here is 4 cups. And this is going to make, you know, quite a few sausage balls. But you know, you're going to need quite a few because once they start eating them, everybody's going to want to keep eating until the tray is empty. Okay, so that's 4 cups of cheese that I have in there. Now I'm going to add my sausage. This is a pound of sausage, and now I chose to use Jimmy Dean's hot sausage because I want mine little balls to be with a little kick to it. But some people, you know, use regular sage sausage and put jalapenos in theirs, but I just chose to use these kind. So I'm just going to kind of break it up just a little bit like so and get it in there. Okay, got that off, and so now I'm kind of push my sausage around in there a little bit. And you know what? The last ingredient, so there we have the baking mix. We've got the cheese, we got the sausage, and now you know it's gonna be a little booze, okay? So I'm gonna use a 4th cup of this right here, some beer. I love putting beer in my bread mixes because that beer to me brings the yeast taste out in your bread dish. So that's just a 4th cup there. And then I'm just gonna kind of move this around until I get the consistency that I want. And if you don't want to use beer, you have the option of using milk. As you can see, I moved to using my hands to get this all incorporated. I'm being a little messy with it, but you know. So you can see that it takes some work, but it comes together. And so after I kind of get the the baking mix in there, I start to just turn it and I press. When I get it into the big ball, I just press to make sure that everything is kind of evenly distributed in there. And now, look what I have. I have a big cohesive ball. Now, I'm ready to break these into smaller balls to get them onto the cookie sheet, okay? So I started to make my balls here, and I'm trying to be consistent with the sizes so that they will bake up evenly. So now I'm eyeballing it. Some people use a melon scoop to do theirs, but that's kind of like a step that I kind of say I don't need that, but do this, and I just kind of eyeball them like so. Now let me caution you about something when you are making your mixture here. Some people, when they're putting it together, they think, oh, that's too dry, so let me add a little bit more beer to it here. But don't do that. Just kind of, some people don't even put, there are some recipes where they do not put in any liquid, no beer, no milk or anything. They just, you know, work that meat. But I found those recipes to be a little dry. So this one here works a little better for me. And keep in mind those sausage have that grease in them, or that fat in them rather, and that's going to help everything stick together a little bit more. So we're just going to keep rolling here until we get them all rolled out. And it should be, I guess, about 24 balls, or it's according to how large you make them. But we'll see how many we get today, because each time it differs. Okay. Okay, oops. As I put the last one on here, just want to let you know my oven is already heated at 350 degrees, and I'm going to get my second batch ready. Okay, so I'm here at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 on here, so it'll be about that, a little bit more than, a lot more than that. So probably about 2 per person at 24 balls, so 48 balls maybe. Okay, but we'll see. All right, I'm getting this into the oven. Okay, so this is my second batch getting ready for the oven, and these are baking for 20 to 25 minutes. So there's the first batch ready out of the oven, and it took these, I let them stay in there for 22 minutes, and as you can see, they're golden and beautiful. We'll let them cool just a little minute settle, and then I'll be taking them off the cookie sheet. Okay, y'all, we got it done, and in record time. And I want to thank you all so much for letting me be part of the peak to your day. Well, we got these wonderful, dear, cheesy sausage balls together. And you know, even though you might want to get them together and take them to a party, because they're the perfect party food, and I guarantee when you take them to a party, you're going to come back home with an empty tray. Or you just keep them at home and party yourself. And what I do when I bake them, and it's just for me here at the house and my boys or so, I freeze up some of them if we're not going to eat all of them. So we eat some now, save some for later. But I'm going to get on out of y'all's hair because I've taken up enough of your time. And we're going to get on into these little balls. Y'all see this? Yes, wonderful, right? So let's get on into eating them right now. That's all that's left to do. One more.